Hello and welcome to this month's episode. We are here at the Ashler Village Pavilion. This is the centerpiece of a lot of outdoor activity for both our residents, staff, and also people in the community that are interested. And if you'd like to rent this facility, please visit our website to learn more. Now today we're going to look at the grill. This is the time of the year. We're in the month of June, and if you haven't already dusted off your grill, you're probably thinking about it. And it's a great way to get outdoors and start cooking some ingredients we may do inside and find out they come out extremely well when we cook them in the outdoors in the grill. And it's a great way to get family and friends together. So one of the things we're going to grill today is some fresh chicken. Today I have a leg and a thigh, and I also have a breast with the wing, and this is just a great way to grill up. It's got the bone in. It's going to add a lot of flavor. And one of the ways we grill it, you can do a lot of different things. You can barbecue them. There's a lot of different seasonings, but I like to use a rotisserie seasoning, and this is it. You can find that rotisserie seasoning at any local grocery store in the spice aisle, and we're just going to blend it with a little bit of olive oil. And we're just going to put a little bit in there, and then we're going to take our tong over here, and then we're just going to mix that together, and we're going to put our chicken right in that seasoning like so. We're just going to pop it right in there and blend it together nicely. Now you can marinate this ahead of time, 2 days ahead of time, and really let that flavor seep in. But all we really want to do is we just want to coat this chicken really nicely in that rotisserie seasoning, get it all over the breasts and very nice and everything like that. We're going to put that over there. So on there. And then we're going to throw them right on the grill, and we want our grill as hot as possible. We're going to put it all the way up at the top temperature that you can, 350 to 400 degrees, and we're just going to lay them skin side down and put them right on there, and then we're going to forget about it. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to leave those be, and we're going to move on to our next thing. Alright, so now we want to start preparing something healthy, which are these lovely grilled vegetables. Here in Connecticut, we're getting all kinds of veggies in slowly but surely local, and it's time to start using them. And I have these beautiful baby eggplants, these green squash, yellow zucchinis, and we're going to just blend these together and put them right in a bowl. We've also got some sliced just onion, and again some of our yellow sliced zucchinis right here. We're going to put all those together, and then a green pepper also if you'd like. Now we're going to season these using two things. I have a little seasoning mixture here of a little cumin, garlic powder, and coriander seed, and these seeds are really great because they're going to pop on the grill and just add some nice flavor. Now when you're seasoning anything like grilled vegetables, again, this can be done ahead of time. You can do this in the morning before you start grilling, or a day or so ahead of time so you can really seep in those flavors. This is balsamic vinegar, about 2 ounces, and I'm just going to pour that over these lovely veggies. The balsamic vinegar, or any vinegar you'd like to use, just adds a little bite and some flavor to the dish as well. And then again, we're just going to coat these in a little olive oil. And then I'm going to take my clean tongs here and just mix those together very simply. Again, and do this the day ahead of time, and you can just let these marinate in your refrigerator, and you're going to have some really, really delicious vegetables. Okay, now before we move on, these veggies cook quick, so we're just going to let those relax over here. We're going to let those flavors get in there, and then we're going to start on another summertime favorite, one of my favorite dishes, which is potato salad. It's a classic, and we serve a lot of it during the summertime here at Ashler Village. We're going to look at the basic ingredients of potato salad. Basically, there's two different kinds. There's ones with egg and without. You can use a variety of potatoes. We're using simple diced and steamed white potatoes, which we've already diced and steamed here. I have some finely chopped onion, and I have some finely chopped celery. Now, before we start with the actual chopping of the vegetables, we want to go to the meat of the dish. Now, we start out with a little white vinegar. You can use any vinegar. Some people will use a variety. I prefer white vinegar. It's very simple, plain in flavor, but it gets the job done. And that's going to add that tartness you like in your potato salad. Now, not a lot of people do this. I like to do this. I put just a smidge of sour cream, about 1 ounce. And then I use about 2 ounces of mayonnaise. Again, this is enough to serve about 4 people. So 2 ounces of mayonnaise will go in there. Then you can use any kind of mustard. I like to use Dijon, and just about 1 ounce of Dijon mustard. And then depending whether you like sweetness or not, the sweetness generally will come from adding sugar. Now you can control how much you want to put in there or not, but we're just going to put a little bit in there so we get a nice amount of sweetness. in the dish. Then finally, we're going to add just a little salt and pepper. And a little pepper. Perfect. And then I like to add a little fresh chopped dill in my potato salad. So we're going to put that together like so. I'm going to take my whisk here. And we're going to mix all these ingredients together. And this is going to be the base for your potato salad. So it's a nice potato salad dressing. Now we're going to add our chopped onion. We're going to add this is a hard-boiled egg. We like to put some egg in there. We're going to add our egg to the dish. We're going to add our potatoes. And we're going to mix in all of our potatoes there. Put this off to the side. And then the celery. Now a lot of times people will ask me, do you peel the celery? What does that mean? So I have a piece here to show you. When we peel celery in general, we just want to take out the rib part of this, and this is where the strings are attached on a piece of celery. I'll cut it on an angle so you can see those rib pieces that are in there. Sometimes can get a little chewy, especially if it's not cooked. So all we're going to do is we're just going to gently run our knife across the top here, and then we're going to be able to slowly just gently peel those off. And you can just basically take them right off the top, usually is enough, and then you're going to wind up with a much more tender and easy to eat celery stick. And then you'll just chop it down like so, and then we'll go across with it to make a nice fine cut like that. And then you're going to wind up with something like that that's just a little easier to eat, and that's what we mean when we say we peel that vegetable. Now, I'm just going to mix everything together here with all of our dressing. And again, potato salad, you always want to be careful. If you make this a day or so ahead of time, you may want to taste it the next day, because potatoes are like sponges. They're going to soak in all this flavor, and what may be robustly flavored today may lose something overnight because it's really soaked in. So you just always want to double check. But now we've got a nice seasoned potato salad here, and we're just going to put that off to the side. It's going to go great with our dish. Now let's go check on our chicken. I'm going to come back over to the grill. We've let this skin side down, just relax. And notice how we haven't been over here in a little while, and that's fine. And we just want to flip it over now. We want to take a look at it. You see we've already got some nice grill marks. That skin on the top is crispy, and again, we're just going to let that sit there. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Luckily I have some other ones going over here, and we're just going to let that relax for a little while. Now we're going to take a look at our grilled vegetables. We're going to start slowly placing those on the grill. We're going to put them on the side of the grill where we don't have any raw meat, which is important. And we don't want any cross-contamination, so if you're grilling at home, make sure you put your raw products on one side of the grill and your non-raw products on the other. So we're just going to place these down like so. I'm going to let these veggies sit. And you can hear them sizzling away already. Again, we've got yellow and green squash. We've also got eggplant. We've got some onions, and we've got some green peppers. And then we're just going to let those relax for a moment. And then we're going to look at our final dish we're going to offer today. Or the final two dishes is our grilled hamburger, a classic that we always have out at our barbecues during the summertime. And these are just some prepared burger patties. We use ground sirloin and a little fat, and then we're just going to gently place those burgers on the grill. But first we're going to season them a little bit, and this is my my secret recipe. I use, again, a little seasoning that you can find at any supermarket. This is a Montreal steak seasoning. It comes out beautifully on the burgers. You can buy this anywhere, any store. Fairly easy to find. And then I use Worcestershire sauce, and I just coat the burgers just a little bit with Worcestershire sauce. That's my secret recipe. And I just place them right on the grill, nice hot steaming grill, and then we're going to let them relax and just let them go. Put that off to the side for a minute. I'm going to season both sides. You want everything to taste the same. And put a little bit of that right on the top. And that's that. We'll put that off to the side. We're good with that. And then one of the last things I want to do, one of the things that says summer to me, is fresh local corn. And we have these beautiful corn husks here that just came in. In a few more weeks, we're going to be getting that beautiful sweet corn that grows right in our backyard. And nothing tastes better than corn roasted on the grill. It just brings out all the natural flavors in a great way. And all I'm going to do is just simply drizzle a little olive oil over this piece of corn like so. You use your hand and just run it across, and then we're just going to throw them right on the grill like that. Just going to throw it right on, and you can do it. Some people like to do it with the husk still on it, grill it inside. Some people, I just grill it regularly right out on the open top like so. Now that we got everything cooking, we're gonna alright. Let's take a look at that chicken again, and some really nice looking chicken here. Just let that keep. We're gonna move that around and check it out, make sure it stays nice and fresh. One of the things when cooking burgers that we always want to do is you don't want to overwork them. If they're stuck on the grill, just let them relax. Let them. They will detach on their own. If you start meddling with them and trying to force them up, you're going to wind up destroying the patty itself. So just let them relax for a little while. We're going to come over to our grilled veggies. We're just going to give them a nice flip, and you're going to see those little grill marks are starting to get soft. And it's just a nice way. Those nice whole fennel seeds, you can start smelling them. They're starting to toast out those spices very nicely, and you're just going to have a nice grilled vegetables here. If your kids don't like vegetables, this is a fun way to break them into it too. They're a little more exciting this way than just on the plate. So right there, we're going to flip our corns over just a little bit. We're going to move them down here to a little hotter part of the grill. Roast those delicious corns. Alright, now we're going to see if these burgers are ready. It's not. Easy flip, and we'll see what this is. I got this nice Kaiser roll here for our burger. We're just going to put that over there, over the soft heat. On the last side, I turn the heat down just a little bit, just so we can just warm that bun just a little bit for the burger. Our lovely potato salad we prepared earlier. We're just going to put a couple of scoops right on the plate here. Nice, tasty. Now, one thing we do is I highly suggest you invest in just a small digital or regular thermometer, because when it comes to chicken, we want to make sure it's cooked to 160 degrees. It's harder to do sometimes on the grill because you just don't know. I have some chicken over here that's already been cooking for a little while. We just want to test it out and make sure we're at that temperature. And we are. We're right about it, right exactly at 160, so that's nice and tender. You can see the juices coming out of it are running really, really nice. We've got some nice cooked chicken. We're going to take that breast right there. We're going to place that right on our plate. We're going to snag a few of these beautiful grilled veggies, just a couple, and you can take them right off the grill when we want to serve them up. That nice pepper. And a couple of onions, and there you go. You got a nice rotisserie chicken with some grilled vegetables and homemade potato salad. That's our first dish of the day. And then over here we have our nicely toasted bun for our burgers, just a simple Kaiser roll. And I also have over here, now you can dress your burger however you wish. I have a little lettuce, tomato, and pickle already sliced up. And I'm just going to take this nice patty, and again on the burgers, you know, it depends how you like them cooked. You know, if you like it medium rare, or whatever flavor. This is about medium, so we're just going to pop that right on there. You got that, and then to give this burger a nice little accent piece, we're just going to take one of these beautiful corns. And all you got to do with this corn is you take it over to your butter. You're going to give it a spin on the top of your butter wheel here. Some nice, delicious butter on here. And then you're going to have just a little salt, pepper over the top. But that is your dish right there for a nice grilled hamburger with potato salad and fresh roasted corn. So if you like today's episode and are interested about these recipes, please visit our website.